Did this 3 or 4 times already because I keep forgetting to hit record. So I want to say hello to everybody. I want to say I'm glad you could to come to visit me today. This may end a bit in a blooper. I've had a lot of difficulty talking today. Life is full is ups and downs. And we'll go through many storms in our lives. I've been through many storms, as you know, but especially for those who have been following me. Uh, so, this past few years have been very tough. Had a lot of heavy storms. I'm still struggling to recover every day, every single day. But somehow, with my faith in God and your love, your friendship, my stubbornness and well, see if we can say it, determination, I have managed, I'm still here. So here's another storm I'm facing today. Just when I thought things started to get better, I have a beautiful new home to live in, enjoying very much decorating and get, getting situated. I'm enjoying to be able to cook, take my showers whenever I want to, have a real bathroom, and but then something else comes through. As you know, the last month has been another big struggles through it. Anyhow, but I will tell you, even with this beautiful trailer I have, I'm gonna have more storms. Even with that, nothing's perfect. So we have to accept that fact. Things are gonna happen. We just have to face each trial, each storm, and get through it. And so I will get through them. If I will, as long as I have, as long as I have your continued support, and oh, this sorry, I'm sorry. As long as you continue supporting me, I'm so grateful. I feel so blessed. I get a little emotional. Sorry, guys. That's all part of it. I'm still trying to recover from this stroke. Most time, I get through with all the emotions, but today I feel a little weepy some reason. Here we go. Oh, well, I'm gonna share the newest storm I'm facing. We did have the storm last night here. We had thunder and lightning and rain, even some flooding on some of the roads, and so we had little sprinkles. Today it's warm again. Here we go. In today's video is all about my 2001 Lincoln Town Car. This is what it looked like when I got it back in 2021. It looked and ran pretty good, but it has always had a lot of little problems even from the first. It only had 95,000 miles, and now 114,000 miles. When you hear the rest of the video, you will see why I think it is really just a money trap for me. So now I need to see that now I need to decide whether I should or not to keep it and keep pouring money into it, which I don't have the money to keep pouring into, although it's not perfect. But it has been much easier with the car to get to the doctor appointment or to the bank, the grocery store with the car. Then in the truck was pretty hard because I had to put everything away just to drive to go to the store. So much work just to get ready to go anywhere, but I may have to do that again. So I all can say I'm grateful, but this story, I'm not sure what I'm gonna have to do. Shortly after I brought this car home, I noticed the alignment was very shaky and what I felt was very dangerous. So I had it aligned Then I bought brand new tires in it within a few months. So the car, I received a key fob with it, but it never worked. Apparently, somebody reprogrammed it. I couldn't never get it reprogrammed. Finally, get another one, and it came with two keys to open the door and drive it, but only one key ever worked. So God forbid I ever lose the key that does work. When I tried to get a key made, could not get a key made. I'll show you the damage. It was in an accident for sure. The side door right here is a little dented, and it has caused the back door to not seal properly, but bear with me. You're going to get the whole bloopers and everything. I have probably repeat myself a few times. So here in Quartzsite, Arizona, it rarely rains here, except during the monsoon seasons when when like the late summer, July, August sometimes. But for several weeks now, we have been getting very hot. So, but when it does rain, it really pours. So what happens? I have always been a very fast talker. I cannot slow down because my brain think 10 times faster than I can speak, or faster than can even type or write. It when I do come out, yeah, after when try to express what is in here, get it all get all twisted up. Sometimes very repetitious. Sometimes I don't make any sense at all. Especially when I cannot and even make sense to myself. So there it is. So I had been noticed that I had to go to Parker the other day to go to the bank. I noticed I really have to apply my brakes very hard. So I felt like I need to have my brakes checked. So I scheduled. Got hold of. I got a hold of. So my appointment was for this morning, 8 o'clock. I got very early on the road. This is what happened. I didn't get good news. So just as I thought, sure enough, the brakes were in bad need replacing. I need new disc rotors and pads, both of them on the front, and disc rotor and pads on both of the rear. As they started said it at $1,200 repairs just to the brakes. They finally got down $960 from $1,200, which is crazy. They said that they said my battery's bad, so it was going to be $200 for battery plus the labor would be another $100, and so then crazy, this nuts. So then said I need to have some work eventually, not a ride. They said it'll be okay for a while. I need a suspension work done. I need shock or strut assembly. Remove and install and remove and replace both of them. Um, and does not include the wheel alignment. So that's about $1,300. And later they said I need a tune-up and said I need uh, um, new spark plugs and coil boots, remove and replace all. Throttle body service. I need to have disconnect air duct and add cleaning solution to throttle body. Run solution through throttle body, clean surrounding area, and reattach air duct somehow. Okay, I guess that's the air conditioning system. Yeah. tune-up. Then they said I need some maintenance work, the cooling system service, and a new radio hose. And that's another $800 in maintenance. They also said I need new tires all the way around. Well, here's the thing. That car's always had some problems. Already just it's a money trap. When I got, when I first got that car, it had been an accident previous. Had a dent at the passenger's side. Also scratch marks all across the front fender. Okay, and the windows never work right. So only can open the passenger side windows. Only the not the rear ones. But the passenger front window, I have to open from the driver's side because nobody can use their own adjuster. It's a lot of power seats and that all that kind of stuff. The air conditioning's been working really well, but so there's just been always a lot of little problems. I had to try to get a new key made. I went to the Ford dealership, could not get the key. The the keys are coded keys. They could not get one, so I finally got a hold of a locksmith. He spent 5 hours trying in the heat, trying to last year when he tried to get a key made. He made 4 different keys. I found some coded keys right. He had 2 different systems. He still could not get another engine starter key. And the main controller center console in the center where the air conditioning, all the presets, everything that doesn't work. Can't reset it. Can't never could get a key fob for it. So always been a lot of problems since day one. So that's been a problem for that. I have a cracked windshield that needs to be replaced. So this had tons of problems. This car, no matter what did, I can never sell anything. I wouldn't not even cover the expenses. So I just cannot do it. I will tell you, but what I decided, I've been thinking about it, praying about it. I said, of course, ideally, that car is just not worth. Is not worth that kind of money. That car probably couldn't sell for, even with everything fixed, I probably wouldn't sell for 2 grand. Said, really, I would love to just find somebody to give it to, because I just can't afford to keep the car. And it's not worth the money to put that kind of money into this car. So I still have my back box fan. So I've been thinking about it. So, of course, the box fan has no air conditioning on the under the hood. So it would be ideal if I could find a new air conditioner compressor at a junkyard or recycler for auto parts for the Chevy Express 3500. Can't remember the brand. I think Delco something air conditioner is a 1997 Chevy Express 3500 with a turbo 6 point something heater. Anyhow, if I could find a used air conditioner compressor real cheap, if I could find somebody who would install it and just take the car as a payment, then I would have air conditioning in the truck. The truck still runs good, especially I spent all that money last year after when come in Washington and coming home on the truck, but it's running good. But nobody around here, I don't know, I do not know any mechanics, and especially around here, nobody. So if anybody's a good mechanic, want the car, not a bad trade. It's hard to drive in the summer. In the 120-degree heat. But if God's want me to have air conditioning, it'll happen. If not, I'll just have to drive the van instead of for the car every day. That's really what comes down to it. So that's what I have to do. and God has always answered my prayers. So maybe I just have to go back and live with just have the box fan and get rid of the car. That's all. Anyhow, that's my story today. So, like I said, when it rains, it really pours. It really pours around here. So that's the situation, and those are my thoughts. What do you think? But I will tell you, I appreciate your positive comments. I will tell right now, anyone come in here, give me any kind of negativity, I will not respond to those comments. And if it's really bad, really ornery, awful to me, I'm gonna block you. Tell you ahead of time. Thank you for love. Thank you for support, and I love you all. So the last thing I want to say, I hope my mush mouth, my inability to speak correctly today, how I made some sense. I hope so. Have a good day. Bye bye.